How is everyone today?
So I'm losing track of days. I believe this is Wednesday, so happy Wednesday. Why does this move even more? Have we put it on level?
I don't know. Probably because we're leaning on it too much.
Well.
Dear.
We hope you're all well.
There's a new James Bond coming out.
Oh, that's right. That's the one they were delaying because of all the lockdown malarkey.
Yeah.
I do believe. Right, I'll get the Facebook.
Clearly license to delay, yeah?
License. See what you do. See what you do. Right, our membership is not for you. So usually we deliver this lesson just to strike fear into everybody watching it.
To be honest, it is to remove the time wasters.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who follow us, and you're absolutely welcome on the channel. We love having our subscribers. We love having our followers throughout all our social media. If you interact with us on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook, we love you, and please stay. Please keep interacting because we love seeing your comments. But the membership, probably not for you.
It's for people that are genuinely wanting to make changes to their health and wellness. Now, when we're shouting about said changes, it's very keen that those voices are heard and they're not lost amongst the what's under your kilt chat, because as much as that is good banter the rest of the year, we genuinely like helping people and we feel sad if we can't get to everyone. We've been doing posts recently on Facebook, for example, asking people about their goals in general, and we're doing our very best to reply to every comment. Now, there's a lot of comments there, and that means it's an awful lot of work. However, we do our best. Every now and again, we do get the odd comment. You're like, oh man, that's clogging up the feed. Anyway, with that being said, banter is banter. But our membership is for people that genuinely want to make change. Other things about the membership is that, our membership is not free. Sometimes people want free things in life. If you want free things, we do have a free group on Facebook. But if you're willing to invest in your goals emotionally, physically, mentally as well, then sometimes you do have to invest financially. And for our particular membership, there is a financial investment too. So if it's something that you cannot, if you don't have a lot of spare funds, that's okay. We do have free content for you. We've got lots of videos on YouTube and Facebook and free groups and whatnot. However, our actual online membership is for those that have not disposable income, but that have money available to spend on their health or are willing to make the sacrifices to make it work.
Most people watching this right now will have the ability to pay for things in life that you want, whether it be an upgrade on your car, or if for instance, the interest rates go up in your mortgage, then you pay the fee and you make it work because it's important to you. And we get that when you look at clubs for your kids, or if you look for a new pair of trainers, or if you look for a new outfit to wear to a fancy do, if you got invited out to a black tie dinner with Daniel Craig, because the new James Bond, we just mentioned that, right? Black tie dinner, Daniel Craig, and you're like, yes, I'm going to buy a new dress, and you make it work because of the opportunity that it's providing. And when it comes to something like our membership, like Rap said, we've got a bunch of free stuff. We spend our life creating content for free. Okay, we spend our life doing that. When it comes to our membership, we want people who are willing to say, do you know what, this is like a black tie dinner with Daniel Craig. This is important to me. I'm going to make it work. I'm going to buy this nice new dress. If you look at your body and go, I'm committed to making some changes, I'm willing to do what it takes to make that happen, then yes, you do have to commit yourself emotionally to forego some of the things that you've got used to. Maybe the takeaways, maybe the chocolate, maybe the wine, maybe the long lies in the morning, maybe the late nights when you're watching movies or eating popcorn. Maybe if you're willing to commit physically, you're willing to put in the graft for the hard training sessions. It does get uncomfortable physically. But the financial cost is also important. Okay, you don't get that nice little black dress with a black tie do to go and meet Daniel Craig. I don't know why I keep using that as an example, but I'm rolling with it. It does require a financial commitment, and it all comes down to that basic question: is this important to you? Because we don't want to work with anybody when it's not important to you, because this is absolutely important to us. This is our mission in life, is to help people, as many people across the globe as possible. We help people for free, always, and always will do. but when you want to work with us a little bit more closely, when you're committed to your goals, we're committed to your goals, it does require that financial investment.
Now, the big message we want to give here, this membership is not for you if you're looking for a quick fix, okay? This membership is not for you if you're looking for a quick fix. I said it twice. I'm going to say it a third time. This membership is not for you if you're looking for a quick fix. We are not interested in these overnight success stories. That's not what we do. We work with people to create lifestyle changes for long-term results. It doesn't happen instantly. You'll see all these adverts on TV of instant pills and shakes and all these other nonsense, right? We teach you using real food, and we teach you how your body responds to your nutrition. We do not try and promise that today you're going to weigh this and by tomorrow you're going to be that. It's not about that. It's about sustainable results. So if you are looking for a quick result, our membership is not for you.
If you're looking for the wonder pill, if you're looking for us to do the work for you, membership's not for you. We are not we are magicians.
You're a wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard, Rabbi. We are pretty fucking awesome. We're pretty magical, but you are in control of your life. Always have been, you always will be. And our job as coaches is to highlight that to you, is to show you that you're in control of your life. You're in control of how your body looks, how your body feels. And we're looking for people who are willing to engage with the coaching, engage with your own life, open up your mind, open up your eyes, open up your heart and say, right, I'm willing to make some changes. I'm going to change a few things. If you're willing to do that, we want to work with you because this is where we get all our satisfaction from. You know, as much as we like to, you know, everybody likes to think that they're selfless and they're going to do everything for everybody else. And we do that. But the bottom line is there really such a thing as a selfless act? Is there? Or are you doing it because it makes you feel good? That's where we are. Okay, but minute we're like, yeah, do you know what? We love helping people. We love working with people who are willing to change their life because it makes us feel good. When we see you changing your life, we're like, oh yeah, we helped that. We played our little part in that.
This membership is not for you if you're the kind of person that gives up at the first hurdle and then is so stubborn not to start again. Now, as part of our coaching, people do hit massive hurdles in the early stages. Some people fly through, get great results of them, it's just clear sailing. But there are people that hit absolute roadblocks and it requires a bit of extra coaching to get them through. Now, if you're the type of person that is willing to engage in the process and just follow instructions if and when you hit these roadblocks, then this membership is for you because everybody is different. Everyone responds to exercise and nutrition differently. Everybody comes from different base levels. Sometimes people start really fit, other people not fit at all. Some people have different abilities or disabilities, and that's completely okay. As long as your mindset is one of, I'm going to stick to the damn plan. I'm going to listen to my coaches when I'm struggling and I'm going to give it my best shot. That's all we look for. If you're the kind of person that bails out early, throws in the towel, then this membership is not for you. We wouldn't want to waste your time with that type of mentality. Now, that's not to say we wouldn't work with you in the future, but it's all about your mind space or your head space when you come to join a program. You've got to have that right mental capacity throughout, right? I might not be super fit. In fact, I'm starting from ground zero, but I'm willing to try. And there absolutely will be obstacles along the way, but I'm willing to try. If you can be honest in those answers, then this membership is for you.
That's a good point to make with this. This is not plain sailing. As awesome as we are as coaches, you will hit hurdles and stumbling blocks and what will seem like brick walls. You'll feel like you can't move forward sometimes. This is not a program that we just send to you and you get on with it. This is where real coaching comes in. People will claim that they're coaches because they can write a fitness program. They'll claim that they're coaches because they can write a diet plan. That's not coaching. That is prescribing. It's sending stuff off to the masses or even to an individual, and it's an individual. It's a bespoke training program and a bespoke nutrition program. That is not being a coach. A coach is helping somebody through their hurdles. A coach is helping somebody with understanding nutrition, why it's important, how to get over these little hurdles, how to work with your willpower and develop your willpower, develop your resolve and your inspiration.
How to adapt when life comes at us, basically, throws things our way.
That is where our membership is different. We are not we've actually had members who have joined and gone, oh, and they'll quit. They'll quit after a few months and they go, okay, no, I've been at this for 4 months now and, you know, it's not for me. And it's the first time we've seen their name. We were like, you've never once asked for our help. Like, you're saying that this is not for you because of this, this, and this. If you'd asked for our help, we can help you through this. And a lot of people then turn around and go, oh, you can help. We're like, yeah, we say that at the start. You get a bunch of emails. We're on the live coaching like this directly to members all the time to say, if you're struggling at all, let us know. If you can't quite do something, if you can't apply something to your life, let us know and we will help you through it. That's what a coach does.
It's like is it a go-getter attitude? You know, when you're fresh to a job and you're younger, right? You know, if you can't do something, as long as you've got the attitude of you're going to find out how, then you'll always impress the bosses. Now, if you come into our program, you don't know how to do something, you don't know how to do the exercise, or you don't know how to adapt something or change to meet your nutritional needs, or maybe you've got particular allergies, whatever. If you don't ask the questions, you won't get the answers. The people that ask the most questions in our membership get the most answers, and therefore their results are smoother and more clear sailing. So, and we like that. It's part of the process, it's problem solving, and it's also, you know, when somebody has any type of issue and you help them as a coach, you help them solve that issue and get to their goal, you know, it feels good. And we admit that in our email recently. We're addicted to that process. We like helping people. We especially like helping people because we can celebrate the results with you, and that's on us. That's why we love the process. But it's easier for us if you communicate well. Now, ours is a group program, but we do have private access via email for any questions that perhaps you're too shy in the early days to engage with. Now, there is members, as Stephen was saying, who eventually say, I'm quitting and leaving, and then we're like, oh, we haven't heard from you. It's because there are people that are sometimes too shy to ask things, and that's completely okay. But then eventually when they come out of their shell and actually say, first time question here, you know, and then they ask a really good question, and then it breaks those barriers, the floodgates open, and then suddenly they start asking more and more questions, and they start to feel like they belong to a community, and the results just flow. It's really nice.
It is possible to join our program. It is possible to join and to get in on the website, to learn about the program, to learn about nutrition, to learn about training, and even learn about the mindset without ever engaging with us. And we've kind of designed it so that the majority of the information is passed on. It is possible to take all that and get results. It's possible. But what we found is you get better results and more long-term benefits, long-term results when you engage. That's why we are there 3 times per week. You know, what's 365 times 3? Over 1,000 times per year. You'll get to interact with us. That's a lot.
You worked that out wrong. It's 52 times 3. 3 times
a week. God damn it!
156 times a year.
Yeah, 156 times per year.
I can't say anything. I did a live the other day and I was doing math, and my math was off by about 1,000. So.
Was it? Yeah, math was way off there. 365 divided by. Anyway, it's a lot, right? We're there. You'll basically not go any more than 2 days without speaking to us if you need us. Okay, that's where the magic lies. The people who get the best results are there, interactive in the group. And we do get people who go, oh, I've dropped 80 pounds and we've never seen their name. We're like, this is awesome. Like, we see their name when they join up and that's it, but then they're never really interacting in the group. And it's fine, it's great. If that's you, then good for you, well done. But for a lot of people, it's the interaction, okay? If you are willing to engage with yourself, open up your heart, open up your mind, open up your eyes and go, holy shit, open up your life and go, right, I don't have to live my life in this way that I believed or I was expected to live my life. I'm actually free to live it this way instead. Suddenly, you're open to achieve whatever you want to achieve.
We'll give a shout out to some of the people on YouTube. So Aaron Burke, double gunshot, $5 donation. Yes. And Obaid said, good afternoon, lovely mates. This is Obaid from London. Did I say that right? I remember last time I was questioning on the last live. I hope I said it right. I apologise if I'm.
Rex, the name's so nice, you said it twice.
Where did you get Rex right? Pete's guys, so how much disposable income are you looking for? We don't discuss prices on here, simply because we want you to engage with your goal. And generally speaking, if you engage with your goal and it's important with you, then you weigh up the price, then you're like, oh, right, okay, that you either swing it or you don't. Yeah. If we just give out the price, right away you just look at a blank number and you don't really invest yourself emotionally in what you're hopefully going to achieve. So we don't do it. We don't waste your time, you don't waste ours.
For example, you could say, how much does a car cost? And you're like, okay, well, if you go for a Lamborghini, then you're looking at a couple of 100,000 potentially. If you look at a third or fourth hand Ford Fiesta, then you're looking at a couple of $100, right? The complete difference. Now, I'm not saying one is better than the other, because some people might look at the Lamborghini and go, yeah, okay, well, what's it going to provide for me? Well, it's going to provide a couple of 100 horsepower. It's going to go 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds. It's going to, eat up your fuel. It's going to, it's going to be low to the ground, so you can't go over speed bumps. It's going to draw a lot of attention to you. And there's a lot of factors in that Lamborghini that you go, oh, it's not really for me. It's nothing about the price. So do I really want a Lamborghini? Okay? And vice versa, you might get the Ford Fiesta that's third hand. People go, yeah, it's going to break down all the time. There's not much space. That's not really for me either. And both cars are also absolutely ideal for different types of people. A lot of people look at a Lamborghini and go, fuck yeah, I want a Lamborghini. That's awesome. You look at the qualities. You look at what it's going to give to you. Other people look at the fourth hand Ford Fiesta and go, actually, what I want is a car that's going to get me from A to B, that I can do my own mechanics on, that I can take it to the garage. It's going to be cheap to repair. It's going to be cheap to fill up, cheap to run. This is what I want. I don't want to draw attention to myself. This is absolutely perfect. And you've got everything in between. Okay, absolutely everything in between. It depends on you, what your goals are, what you're looking for, and what you feel is going to fit best with your goals and your personality. So it all starts with a conversation with one of our team. Plain and simple. Have a conversation, see what your goals are, see how our membership can fit. If it's a good fit, then we can discuss the price, and we can go from there.
ZMIKS says, good afternoon, daddies, even though it's almost midnight and I should be in bed. And then he went on to say, all right, I'm going to bed, love you both, going to watch the rest in the morning.
That was short-lived.
Well, eh?
Gorilla Notion. Hello, double biceps.
You gotta go, hello, double biceps.
There's one for you,
and
there's the other. Whoosh.
Oh, you're gonna like this next one. Simply Deep.
Oh yes.
Sup, Kilted coaches, you big studs in the chat.
Simply Deep. We've not heard from you in a while.
I know, that's right.
Linkinomoto. Hello. Hello.
Old Man Silver, that's like a superhero name, isn't it? Or something like X-Men or something.
Calling Old Man Silver.
Yup, everyone is different. I'm tired of being compared to others by family members. I don't compare with others, so why do they do this to me? Try not to worry about the thoughts of other people. You are the only person that can be you to the best of your ability. If it was a story of your life, you would play you best. So when people compare, no one else can be the best version of you. Only you can. So when people are comparing you to others, just leave them to it. You can't control their thoughts about you, but you can control your thoughts about you. So value you on the basis that, there's a lot of yous in there, that you are the best version of you and no one else can be you.
At the end of the day, there's going to be a bunch of people out there who think you are awesome. There's going to be a bunch of people out there who think you are a dick. There's a bunch of people out there who think you're strange, awesome, weird, neurotic. Everyone has their own opinion, and the reason for it is because what we see in the world is a mirror to ourselves. Okay, so that doesn't mean that you are neurotic or a dick or awesome or generous or loving. It doesn't mean any of that. All it means is that's what they see within you because it's a mirror about themselves. This is a saying that I absolutely love, and I've used it a bunch of times, that other people's opinion of you is none of your fucking business. Okay? It's all to do with them. My opinion of Rab does not mean that Rab is that thing, although I think Rab's awesome, and that pretty much does mean that he's...
Yeah, I think you're right there.
But that's just like, it's my reflection, okay? I see what I want to see in Rab, and therefore any reflection I have is my own, thoughts and feelings. If I get frustrated with Rab, it's my frustrations. It's fuck all to do with him. Somebody's comparing you to them or whoever else, it's theirs. It's theirs to compare. Nothing to do with you.
And just remember as well, you won't always be everyone's cup of tea. When you make your peace with that, it makes life smoother. Because there's nothing worse. You maybe meet a new group of friends and one friend just doesn't like you. And the thing is, because they don't like you, you're like, oh, I want them to like me. I've not done anything wrong, blah, 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 blah. Just accept the fact you're not always going to be everyone's cup of tea. When you make your peace with that, just say, They don't like me. I don't really care why. I'm not going to ask. Whatever. I don't feel I've done anything to them. If there's nothing obvious, it's their problem, not mine. When you make your peace with that, you'll be fine.
Yes.
Susan's getting a double bicep. Susan. Boom.
This is a Susan. This is a Hurst.
Well, she'll be over soon, actually.
You will be. You'll be over in a few days. David, can you speak about how to stay mentally healthy in a rather strange, toxic modern culture? David, it's a really good question.
We talked about this on the last live about when we went into discussing about focusing on what is in your control rather than what is not.
We often talk about, I specifically talk about meditation quite a lot and about being more relaxed, and finding calm in the chaos can be a superpower. And on one hand, you're right, we do live in this weird culture at the moment where it's very, what's that word, divisive?
Yeah, divisive. Yeah, everyone's like usually split down the middle.
Everyone's split in different ways. It's like, it's men versus women was a big thing for a while, and maybe still is to a certain extent. It's like, more power to the women, and everything should be balanced, everything should be equal. I get that, it's fine. And obviously, if you go back a little bit, it's like, racists was quite a big thing. It's black versus white. And then even within our own country, it's like Scotland versus England, very much,
yes versus no for the Scottish referendum.
Yeah,
European
Union. Yeah. And then there's obviously the vaccine, no vaccine. There's a bunch of things constantly, and we're always being divided. Okay, and we get that. It's a very strange time that we're living in. But we always say, like, finding calm in the chaos and being more loving in general. Okay, if you're calm within yourself, show more love. This is something sometimes we get right, sometimes we get wrong, and everybody's the same. Unless you're a Buddhist monk, unless you're Jesus Christ, then you're going to get it right sometimes, you're going to get it wrong sometimes, because we're all human beings. But always remind yourself that love conquers fear. Love conquers divisive nature. Okay, so when you're looking at the society that you live in, okay, well, I've been guilty of going, let's attack fear with fear. Let's attack, this weird culture that we live in with more, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. Like, sometimes it's better just to go, I'm just going to be me. I'm just going to be relaxed. I'm just going to show more love and compassion to other people. Okay, and that sometimes when you get that moment of clarity, I can help your peace.
So just to summarise everything there, people, Stephen's saying, make more love and... You were like doing this, he was making connections in love, and he's like just getting in it.
You know it well.
Who knows what you were signing there?
You think about the people who have suffered the most that we know of. Okay, so there's a bunch of people who have suffered that we unfortunately we never hear their name, but you think about people like Martin Luther King, like Gandhi, people like that. They've gone through pretty fucking horrible times, and they've come out with great philosophies and a lot of love for humanity. And you're thinking, right, if they can do it in the extreme circumstances, what can we do within our own lives? Okay, and you can look for other people for inspiration to say, what can I do here? Yes, times can be shit sometimes. When we've got a lot of nonsense going on at the moment, you think, okay, well, what can I do? How can I see things? And we all get frustrated. We all get like, fuck's sake, what the fuck is going on? Sometimes you got to put a smile on your face and you say, right, do you know what? As long as I am loving to love thy neighbour, but as long as I'm loving to the people who I interact with, then I'm playing my part in the healing of this culture.
I've jumped on the Facebook comments. So Joey Gallon says, hi, beautiful kids. Thank you for making such a positive difference. So Joey, we hope you are absolutely on the mend and feeling better in general. That will take time.
Yeah.
I need to do it though. Joey.
Oh, Joey on! Yes. Double bicep for Joey. Hope you're well, Joey. Susan, this program changed my life, health and self-confidence. Susan, you know it. And she says 3 days. Yes, so it's 3 days until Susan comes over for a big Scottish hug. Sarah Nichols also says, does this program take into account a mature woman's hormones and their changes? Sarah, yes, absolutely. So as much as it's not written into the program, we always emphasize that we are there 3 times per week. There's a bunch of females in the program. In fact, it's probably 60% female. And of that 60% females, we're probably looking at maybe 50% of those no, maybe not as much as 50%, maybe 40% are women of a certain age that have gone through certain hormonal changes. And therefore there's a good community that you can ask for advice, not just from guys who have read a bunch of books and we think we're experts on this, but the real experts, i.e. the women who have gone through it themselves and they can speak from a position of experience. Then included with that is then our expert advice on the science behind it. So yes, absolutely.
Double bicep to Anthony, send some stars.
Yes! We love the double bicep. Give us a little bicep workout.
And now Flossie says, single mum here and budget is tight, so massive thank you for your free advice and encouragement. I think it's wonderful that you're willing to do that. Thank you. I wouldn't have got so far as I have without you. So Flossie, yeah, absolutely. So again, we do have our free group here on Facebook. It's called, or Facebook, YouTube. It's called 10% Lighter. You can ask to join that, and there's a bunch of lessons and challenges in there to get stuck into. So like I say, we do have free content. We've also got a whole library on YouTube of workouts you can follow, weight loss advice, tips, hints, mindset videos. There's loads of free content. So if a budget is an issue, then watch a bunch of our videos. All you then need is time and an internet signal, and you can do it from
the right drive. Get it done.
Yeah.
Did you get? Diane says, "Count me in." Diane, if you're interested, I hope that you have gone on our website, thekiltedcoaches.com. Click on join the clan, read the details, fill out the contact form.
Now, Rich, this membership is not for you.
What's Rich? Is this on YouTube or Facebook?
Facebook, you should work out naked.
Oh, Rich.
Oh, Rich. This membership is not for you.
Yeah. Read the title of this. Oh dear.
Laura says, I want to sign up, although I'll be travelling off the grid September the 22nd to October 25th. Don't know when the clans will be formed and begin work. I may have to wait until second session. So Laura, you would only miss the first couple of weeks. Sign up. All the pre-work, there's real value there as well. So you'll get rolling all the way up until the point of you going away. You'll only miss a little bit. The lessons that you'll learn on the lead up during the pre-work, you could do while away. If you manage to come into Signal as well, you could catch up on some of the stuff. And if not, come October 25th, you could then catch up. The next intake won't be till next year. So if you are serious about making changes, then get to the website. In fact, you know what? I will respond to you with the website link right there, Laura.
Did you get Jane's?
Maybe, I don't know.
It says, yes, you're pretty fucking awesome. I thought I couldn't afford to join. Truth is, I couldn't afford not to join. This is the best thing I've ever done for myself. Jane.
Boom.
Paid the financial costs, paid the physical, emotional, mental costs. You reap the rewards. So glad to hear that your mind is understanding that big picture.
Susan saying, that was me, the unfit senior movement limit, struggled in the beginning but didn't quit with the help from the coaches, did very well. You've done very well, Susan. And we're looking forward to meeting you in 3 days' time too.
Yay. Heather, this membership has changed everything. These guys know what they're doing. Yes.
Bill saying, this is an investment in being well. For less than the cost of a dinner out with family, you can join the clan on a journey that will improve your life for the better. I'm thankful for these two great coaches and silly boys.
Silly boys.
They make becoming more fit a joyous journey. Silly boy, I love that. You can't read that, silly boys,
Silly
without putting a
boys.
voice on, right?
You put all the old woman voice on, don't you?
Yeah.
Silly boys.
Which comedy sketch was when he was like, young man?
It was Harry Enfield.
Harry Enfield.
Young man. Thing is, what's funny about that is if that had been the other way around, if that had been two old men going, "Ooh, young lady, ooh, ooh," what, and rubbing their thighs and stuff, you're like, that's creepy as fuck.
Got a couple of Fred says morning, Kat says morning, and Job what says morning coaches. If you want a plan that works, join that clan.
Yeah, Larissa, 99 stars sent. Thank you very much. Sarah, definitely the best investment I've made this year. Fantastic support and guidance.
Happy days.
Thank you, Sarah.
Joe says Stephen and Rab are fantastic coaches, and I highly recommend joining the Everlean program. The program covers many areas including fitness, weights and cardio, nutrition, stretching, meditation, stress management, plus others. It's not a fad diet, it's a sensible lifestyle change. I've lost 70 pounds. God, Joe, you've done incredible. Since joining in July 2020, and I'm 60 years old, but you will only get out of the program what you're willing to put in. This is perfect, Joe, actually. There were times when I was struggling, but with the help of the coaches and clan, other members of the program, I was able to refocus and move forward. It really has changed my life, and I'm forever grateful to the coach. I'm bringing a wee tear to my eye there, Joe.
Yeah, amazing, Joe. Thank you so much for that. Now I'm going to read out Maggie Harris Wharton's comment in a very specific tone, and you're going to follow up.
I think I know where we're going with this.
You guys, are the best.
Alright, no one's ever gonna beat you now. That's from Karate Kid.
Karate Kid, yeah. Al Jones, hi Stephen and Ravs, since I saw your videos last year and joined the clan, you have me with a lot of my problems and you make me feel good. If people feel like me, then I think you are for them. Thank you, Andy.
Now Laura says, me again, I received a phone call about signing up, but not sure if my phone plan allows me to receive calls from UK on my cell phone, US, blah blah. In which case, try and get them to organise a Zoom call or a sort of video call format.
The chat bot, it's not a bot, the chat function on the website will put you straight through to the people who are trying to phone you. So just pop into the chat on the website, they say, look, I've tried to have the phone call and it's not letting me through, so can we organise a Zoom call instead? And they'll absolutely do it easy enough. There's actually quite a few people, Laura, who are in the same problem, just not being able to receive calls from the UK. So
that's interesting about their particular tariff or plan.
Yeah.
That's a good point to raise.
So we will organise more Zoom calls, which will be the better way of doing it.
Yeah, and even with the Zoom call, if you didn't have a strong enough signal for the video, you can still just do it via audio, like a telephone call, but you only then need an internet signal.
Yeah. Annie Bernard, one of the new members, eager to begin.
Boom. Looking forward to working with Annie.
So Annie, you went through the 10% lighter group first and decided to join, so that's a good way of doing it because you actually get to see our style. Our style's kind of like this. We chat, we're normal, we're human. We try to give a human response rather than saying, you must have kale smoothies and you must do 100 push-ups every single day. It's all bullshit. We'll speak to you like humans. So if you want to work with us, then the 10% lighter group is a good way of kind of seeing our coaching, but then you do have a limited time to make that decision of joining.
Amanda says, oh sorry, I missed out Charlie as well. Charlie Gilmore says, afternoon.
Hello.
And then Amanda says, I'm one of the quiet ones. It's been a strange year with lots happening personally, but you guys in the clan have kept me positive and plodding onwards. Love the way you address state of mind alongside physical fitness. Thanks.
Yay.
A couple of kisses. Thank you very much. Amanda, very nice.
Christina saying, love your talks. Christina, thank you very much.
Steve says, even though you're both still young, both growing older and looking so well, we try our best to take care of ourselves.
We're not growing older. We're like Peter Pan. We never grow old. Jen, I've been with the coaches since 2019 and I have lots of chronic injuries. You do what you can and the guys give modifications when needed. So truthfully, anyone could do this. It's up to you to make that step. Jen, couldn't have said it better ourselves. Okay, anyone can do this. It's all to do with what's going on up here.
And our friend John Kimber says, good morning. Good morning, John.
Hello. And Debbie, the day I came across Rab and Stephen on my Facebook page was the day I learned to invest in me. I am now fit, strong, and just happy. Awesome.
Back onto YouTube, Timothy Green said, well sensed, gents. Can't go wrong with showing compassion and loving kindness. Boom.
Ashley, I was told to quickly join this live stream. Lol, I have questions. What is your program and what is the cost of joining? Sorry if you have already answered this. And you went on to say, thank you for having this live stream. What an opportunity. Been following you both on YouTube. Glad my friend told me this was happening. Ashley, thank you for joining us. It's nice to see you.
So our main program is a membership that you would, if you were chose to work with us, you would invest in our membership. Now the first 3 months of that is our Everlean program, which addresses exercise, nutrition and mindset all coupled into one big package to get you results.
One big package. So the first 3 months is the Everlean Essentials, and if you want to be part of the membership, it's important that we get across the essentials first. The Essentials was created because Rab and I, we've been personal trainers, weight loss experts for a long time, since basically 2005, 2006. And what we found over working with people on a one-to-one basis, that we were repeating ourselves quite a lot. We repeated, the ins and outs of hydration, the ins and outs of protein, fats, carbohydrates, fiber, vitamins and minerals, fasting, caffeine, alcohol. There are a bunch of it where it's like, you're like, fuck, there's an easier way of doing this surely. So what we decided to do was come together, create a program that we can put out available to the whole world. But because we work with people on a one-to-one basis, we know that as much as we're repeating ourselves, everyone comes with their own history, their own limitations, their own background, their own likes and dislikes. So we're like, we can't really just give a program out with what we're repeating. We have to be there available to answer questions. So the membership was the best way we knew how to do that. So we created the lessons. the Everlean Essentials that are basically for everybody, but then we're on hand 3 times per week to deliver the lessons.
Much like this, except it's on our part of our website in a private section.
Which means that you can ask questions, you can learn how to apply the lessons to your life. Not just, this is the lesson, you go, well, this is my life, and that's the lesson, and they don't quite marry up yet. Well, we can help you marry them up. And that's what the Everlean Essentials is for.
One of our key philosophies is we, over years of getting a new client in to get results, we'd overwhelm them with information. Like, do this. And we realised that that wasn't the best approach, because not only is the person getting bombarded with all this nutrition and lifestyle changes, they've also got to remember their workout and everything else got to do and stretches. It was just too much. So as much as we still bombard you with the training, the nutrition element of things, we drip feed the lessons. We find that this means it reduces overwhelm. You only have 1 or 2 lessons to focus on at one time. You master those. The following week you get another 2 lessons. So by week 3 you're like, okay, right, I'm ready for the next lessons now. So you're only having to worry about one thing at a time and getting it right rather than trying to change too much. If you've ever attempted any sort of plan in the past, you try and change too much, too quick, and by week 2 you're stressed and you throw in the towel because it just seems like it's beyond where your mental capacity is at that time. By drip feeding it, we get you there slowly. You celebrate the wins when you're getting all your water in, getting your protein target, getting the workouts done. We just build it up slowly. We build your confidence with the program, and then the results flow.
The real magic lies in this being part of your lifestyle. This is not just a 3-month program. This is an ongoing membership. It's like if you join a gym, you'll pay a monthly gym membership. Nobody's fit and healthy because of what they did 10 years ago. You're fit and healthy for what you do today, right now, as a habit. So Rab and I, yes, we're fit. It's not because we did a 3-month program 10 years ago and we learned a bunch of stuff. You're like, yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Don't have to do anything anymore.
That was a useful course. That was a good investment, that one.
We're fit and healthy. We're in shape. We love our life because of what we do on a day-to-day basis. This is the benefits of having a gym membership. It's having these habits that you're just part of. This is part of your life. So the Everlean Essentials gears you up for the membership. It just allows you to understand, apply things, and be in that position where you say, right, I understand all that, I've applied it all, I'm getting results, how can I keep this going? How can I stay motivated? How can I make this part of my life? So we want you to, people like Jen, who's already commented, and Susan, you've been with us for years because they can see the benefits and it's changing their life on a day-to-day basis. That's where the magic lies. It's not, the 3-month program is important, don't get me wrong, but the magic lies in the membership. So that's what we're all about.
Then the end of 3 months, because it just rolls into mention, we've got a whole yearly plan with other programs that back up. So the Essentials is what we like to call the foundation. When you've got all that in place, you can then apply those foundations to all the other programs. So we've got FED, which is Fluid Exercise Dynamics. We've got the Plateau Buster. We've got Sleep School, meditation, health hacks, relaxation techniques. What else have we got?
Plateau Busters. Did you mention that?
I did, but the way you said it with so much energy,
Plateau
I thought I wasn't going to shoot
Buster.
you down. Plateau Buster. You did it plural as well.
Busters.
Very nicely done.
You blast over and bust it.
So we schedule the whole year out for you, so you never have to worry. It's all taken care of. It's all periodized, and each program naturally rolls into the next one, and you stick with us until you choose to cancel, and it's very easy to do so.
Cool. Timothy, always fun and uplifting to watch you guys. Thank you, Timothy. And Pulsar 1984 says, "You men are beautiful. I love their accents." Now, just to pick you up on a little bit of grammar here, Pulsar, you started with "you men are beautiful" and then "their accents." I love their accents. And because we've just written a book, we're very sort of heightened about grammar at the moment. So if you're saying "you men are beautiful," whose accents are you then talking about? Is it somebody else's accent that you love? Their accents? Like, well, it's clearly not our accent because...
Look at him getting all insecure. He's like, I've got a beautiful accent too. Annie's given some tip to Laura, said that she had the Zoom call, worked very well for me, spoke to a very nice person.
Ah, lovely. And Becky, you guys make our day at Patrick's Space Force base. Space Force?
Happy days.
There's not such a thing as Space Force.
It fucking is like. I want to go and be part of Space Force. I want a badge. I want a sticker that says Space Force.
Don't you get like a... If somebody's like in the Air Force, they're an airman.
He's a spaceman.
He's a spaceman. Do you have a spaceman?
Spaceman.
Do you have spacemen working in your place?
Do you remember that song? Spaceman.
I always wanted you to go into
space,
space, man.
Intergalactic fly. Proper 90s tune, that one. Carol says, I have had many health challenges since joining. I was able to practice the mindset lessons even while in hospital and unable to exercise. Thank you, Stephen and Rap.
Hey, lovely. Sandra, I joined in January 2021. Love the lessons and interactions with the coaches and clan. Changing physically, mentally, and spiritually. Loving the journey.
That's it, Sandra. In fact, you got a double bicep for that one.
One up, one down from me.
Norma says, do you all have any merchandise t-shirts that can be purchased from the US? So we used to have t-shirts. The issue that we had, it was kind of like a white label company that we would then give our designs to. Depending on where you were on the US, the quality varied, and it got to the point we thought some people were receiving t-shirts and things, and we were like, that doesn't look that amazing.
We didn't put our stamp of approval on it, and sometimes it was great. People were like, oh, I love your stuff, and other times they'd send us photos of basically see-through t-shirts, and we're like, how the fuck can I wear this? And we're like, yeah, we're not putting our name to that anymore, so we stopped.
But we will be selling our tartan very, very soon on our shops. We've got lots of variations. We've got kilts, mini skirts, potential handbags, lots of stuff with our own Kilted coaches tartan.
Ashley's just saying thank you for the information.
Happy days.
She actually said, than you, but then she corrected herself and said,
that's because you were doing all the grammar chat. We'll give Ashley the link to the website just in case she wants to go and look at any more. Coaches.com. There you are, Ashley. Have I done that right? Boom, baby. The Kilted Coaches.
Yeah, just click on join in the clan when you get there.
Don't read anything, just click it.
Just click it.
Just click it and go.
Are the kilts wool? Yes, they are. They are from the Kilted Coaches tartan. So it's all, it's all bespoke. Very specific design, and yeah, all 100% wool.
Our kilts are actually still down at the kilt fitters getting their photos taken for the website shop. So there we are.
They are. If you want our specific design, you can decide to add to your kilt, and you can get our sash comes down, which gives you the illusion that we can put up and over the shoulder, gives you the illusion of the great kilt.
The illusion of greatness.
Yes. What's the tartan you fellows wear is the Kilted Coaches tartan.
Yeah. David says, thank you, sir.
You're very welcome, sir.
We're at the bottom of the comments on both now.
There we are.
Happy days.
Hang on, what's this?
Oh.
Glenn, what you've said is that membership is not for you. Why? Glenn, go back and watch the video.
I think we passed that in the first 3 or 4 minutes, so you wouldn't have much to watch.
We've been talking about it for the past, I don't know, what, 20, 30 minutes?
It's nearly an hour, bud.
Is it?
Well, it's
42 minutes.
Yeah.
We've been talking about it for 42 minutes.
So if you can be bothered, once we jump off, you can go back and watch first 3 to 4 and we'll cover it all then.
This is a lifestyle change, but with the tools given through Everlane, it's actually easy to maintain. Just got to change habits, and yes, there is a real space force here.
Happy days, that's mental, eh, coach?
I think it is mental.
It's cool though.
It is cool. I can't help but feel, with all the shit going on in the world right now, do we really need a space force?
I want to be a space marine.
Spaceman. I want to be a space cowboy.
What would you ride?
Ride a pony.
I love that in
I want to ride the pony.
yeah, in Toy Story.
Story.
Sid, the big tough neighbour who's sleeping, he's like, I want to ride a pony.
A really important comment here from Rome Gloom. Not for me. Good to know. Bye. Bye-bye.
Jamie's saying, will you continue to post inspiration videos for those that cannot afford the programme? Absolutely, we've still got all our free content,
Always.
so don't panic.
Always. It's what we love doing, so yes. Why is it telling me that our membership is not for you? Diana, again, we've been talking about this for 43 minutes now. As soon as we finish, or feel free to go back and watch the start of the video. We basically explain what we're trying to say is that it's not for everyone. It's probably not for you because chances are, based on our membership, we're looking for people who are committed to getting results. Plain and simple. Not everyone is. That's
okay though.
It's okay. We've still got a bunch of free stuff. If you want to check that out and apply a few wee bits and pieces, we want people who are committed to change.
Kevin says, recently discovered you guys. What have I missed? Kevin, we've just been chatting about our membership and putting out some fires here and there, basically.
Yeah. Are you talking what you missed in the past 43 minutes or in the past 5 years?
And apparently, Kevin, there is a Space Force. So we've just found out today as well.
And we're going to be Space Cowboys.
Yeah. Well, you're going to be I'm going to be a Space Marine.
We're going to ride my pony into space.
Okay, that'd be the slowest lasso as a Space Cowboy. Like, I've got you.
Gonna catch the stars.
Mind you, whatever you're trying to catch is also going away, galloping away at slow pace, though, eh? It's all relevant.
Rachel saying, you guys rock. Thank you very much. 99 stars. And Samantha, I love watching your videos. Pandemic, money cuts, and studies means money needs channeling elsewhere. But I am working hard and enjoying the group content in the meantime. I'm going to guess that means. Samantha, keep enjoying the content.
Happy days. Nick is asking where the 10% lighter group, and please boys sell a tactical kilt for runners. Well, our kilt actually does have pockets, so you could run in it and put your keys and a phone in it, so that would work. And the 10% lighter group is part of Facebook, so it's over there. And Sarah says, submitted my info on the site. Awesome, Sarah. So you will get a call from one of our team within 48 hours. They're swamped with intake registration forms at the moment. Again, if you have any issues with international calls, I don't know where you are in the world, then organise a Zoom call with a team member. You don't necessarily have to turn your camera on, but it will certainly help the process.
Yeah. And yes, the table is wobbly. It's actually the tabletop is fine, but it's on a whiskey. It's on a whiskey barrel, and the whiskey barrel. When we got it in, the whiskey barrel had been outside in a pub garden.
It was saturated.
It was saturated. It was
saturated.
It was wet. It was wet. That barrel was wet.
It was.
And now that it's recovered, it's just a wee bit loose.
When it got looser, as it got drier.
Depends what we did to it when it was wet. So anyway, it's dried up and it's just wobbly, so we need to get it wet again. Barrels are more stable when they're wet.
And on that note,
Gorilla Notion has got a very, very important question. Why are you so sexy? Parents were pixies, molested by unicorns.
What's that song, Sexy and I Know It? One of the wee lines, I just remember it because of the Muppets version. It was wee Muppet, it was like, I work out.
I work out. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. It was, no, it wasn't Kermit the Frog. It was, who was it that did Sexy and I Know It? It was was it Kermit? No. Anyway. Doesn't matter.
David says, speaking of whiskey, there's a large whiskey collection in a hotel in Burns, Oregon. That is incredible, about 1,500 different bottles.
Fantastic.
That's a collection that you're not going to get through anytime soon.
But we might.
We might.
Mark is asking, 60-year-old male, how heavy kettlebell to start? So we usually recommend 12 kilograms to start for men and 8 for women, but adapt accordingly because you get stronger ladies and weaker men. Yes, and both sides of this spectrum there. So.
Ron Grant misses Mindset Mondays. Ron, we're still releasing videos. They're not necessarily mindsets all the time, but they will be sporadic throughout, and we'll start them back up probably after this intake.
Yeah, get back on it.
As of October, we'll start back up the mindset. Although we're releasing videos on a Sunday now, so it'll be Mindset Sundays. Not quite the same. Unless you're in Australia, by the time we release them, there'll be Mindset Mondays for Australia.
Oh, Flossie's actually given us a better excuse as to why the barrel's empty. She says, lol, I thought you were going to say the barrel was full when it came in, and now it's empty. That's a better answer. Why didn't we think of that?
Yeah. Oh, there's our Darren Husker. Hi, Darren. Hope that you are well. I heard from you in a while. It's a mix of Celt and Viking genes that does it, says Amanda. That's what it is. I'll go with that. I don't know. I think I'm probably a mixture of Celt and Viking. You're like a mixture of Celt, Viking, and Spanish or something. Maybe Italian, I'm not sure.
Hola.
Ciao. Yeah. Right, we're going to go.
Have an awesome week, everybody. We will be in touch again soon. So again, if you are interested in working with us, and if you have decided the membership is for you after we tried to put you off, then go to thekiltedcoaches.com. There's loads of information there, actually. Just go and have a look. Check out the website, have a look, and just say, is this for me? If you think it might be for you, there's a registration form, and one of our team will be in touch to discuss your goals so you can think it over.
Yes. Right.
All right, everybody.
Take care. Bye-bye.